Ayan and the Arrogant King. One bright morning, Ayan was sitting under the big tree in his village. He held his magical pen in his hand, the pen that had already changed many lives and brought happiness to his people. The village was peaceful, the children laughed, and the farmers worked happily. But suddenly, some travelers came running into the village. They were worried and tired. They said, "Help us. Our king has become very arrogant. He forces people to work day and night for his palace. He takes food and money from the poor, and he never listens to anyone." And Ayan felt sad when he heard this. He thought, a king should take care of his people, not hurt them. He knew he had to do something. So, with his magical pen in his hand, Ayan decided to visit the king's city. When Ayan entered the city, he saw sadness everywhere. The markets were empty, the houses were broken, and the people looked weak and hungry. Soldiers guarded every street. Children did not play, and no one smiled. Finally, Ayan reached the king's grand palace. The palace was decorated with gold, jewels, and big shiny gates. But inside, the king sat on his throne, wearing heavy crowns and robes. His eyes were full of pride. The king shouted, "Who dares to come without my permission?" Ayan calmly bowed and said, "My name is Ayan. I came here to remind you of your duty. A king is meant to serve his people, not to hurt them. Your people are suffering. Please change your ways." And the king laughed loudly. "Change? Why should I? I am the greatest king. Everyone must obey me." Ayan knew words were not enough. He took out his magical pen and wrote in the air, "Show the king the pain of his people." Suddenly a strange magic filled the room. The king saw visions all around him. He saw farmers working in the hot sun with empty stomachs. He saw mothers crying because they had no food for their children. He saw young boys and girls carrying stones to build his palace. The king screamed, "No, stop this! I don't want to see it!" But the magical pen showed him everything. Finally, he saw himself, lonely, surrounded by treasures, but without love, respect, or true happiness. The king fell on his knees. He said, "Forgive me, Ayan. Forgive me, my people. I was blinded by pride. From today, I will be a different king." With tears in his eyes, the king called all his people to the palace courtyard. He announced, "From this day forward, no one will be forced to work. Everyone will share food and happiness. My wealth belongs to my people." The people could not believe it at first, but soon food and gold were given back to the villagers. Markets filled with life again, children laughed, and the city became beautiful. Ayan smiled and whispered to his magical pen, "You did it again." The villagers cheered, "Long live Ayan! Long live our hero!" And the king, now humble and kind, promised to always rule with love and justice. Moral of the story: pride and arrogance only bring loneliness and pain. True greatness comes from kindness, love, and serving others.